he's going to follow suit.
Yeah, he's going to mulligan as well.
The Affinity deck, I think mulligans much... I don't know. I've never played Affinity before, but I feel like anytime I've played against an Affinity opponent, they always mulligan much better than I do. Because, like, I'm always still going, turn one like Thoughtseize, where they're still just, like, empty my hand, do things. Just never feel great, even when they mulligan. Normally when your burn deck opponent mulligans, you feel much better. Because one less card from their hand is always good.
You always know what it means.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like with Affinity, you never know what you're going to get.
It just still doesn't feel good. They can still just have a slow hand, or they should be like, Midnight, Mox Opal, tap for a Springleaf Drum, tap for this, and then Thoughtcast and just draw 2 cards, and then they're just like, their mulligan's just been negated.
Yeah.
Ooh, going
All
down
right, going
again.
5.
Now, the 4-5 card territory is when it starts getting much better.
Yeah, it's a little dicey.
Right, like 6 cards with a scry on the draw is like not that big of a deal.
Sure. All right, Julian's going to shift to the bottom on his scry.
That's weird. So I guess maybe to save time, that's what we do. But I think on MTGO, when you mulligan, everybody mulligans, and then
everyone scries at the same time.
Yeah, player on the play scries, player on the draw scries.
Yeah, mulligans get resolved, and then scries happen, and then you go into the game.
Yeah.
But I think Giuliano is just trying to save as much time as possible.
Yeah, I agree.
Inquisition of Kozilek, pretty darn good against the mulligan, and it looks like we're looking at Galvanic Blast, Blink Moth Nexus, Mox Opal, Spellskite, and is that a Signal Pest down the bottom?
Could be a Signal Pest or a Vault Scourge.
Looks like maybe a promo Signal Pest. Either way,
yeah,
this hand is good.
Yeah. It's a great 5-card hand.
Yeah, it's a great mold of 5. It's about to get picked apart by Inquisition. I think you just take... I mean, Mox Opal is not the sexiest card to take
and
here,
but
Stony
Silence in Chris's hand.
Oh no, this one might be quick.
So I think at this point we want to just take whatever Stony Silence can't hit.
We're reading Inquisition of Kozilek, and we're going to take...
Yes, that is a Signal Pest.
We're going to take...
Yeah, I like the Signal Pest the most,
yeah,
because the best that can happen is he plays a land and a Mox Opal. Alright, so he gets the Ornithopter down, but still, a 0-2 is not very good when you just go slam Stony Silence past turn.
Absolutely. Alright, it's going to be from Julie.
There
we're taking 2, and that is Stony Silence. Huh! Henry, not a fan of that one.
Yeah, okay. Alright, I was going to say, he can't use his Mox Opal because we don't have Metalcraft, but he activates the Blink Moth to become the 3rd artifact for Metalcraft, and then he was able to fire off a blast.
Yep.
But, like, at this point, I don't see how the Affinity deck can really do anything.
Nope.
And
the lucky thing for Brenton is he's got a Blink Moth Nexus and not an artifact land.
Yeah.
And this Glimmer Post is actually pretty good too. Giuliano, I believe, is at 14 or 13. I'm sorry, because he cracked fetch, fetched up a untapped shock land, and then took 4 from a Galvanic Blast, so he will be at 13. Now,
they're updating the life totals.
Does Brenton get in with Inkmoth Nexus? And he does.
Yeah, I think with his life total already being kind of low, and he didn't apply any pressure to the board this turn.
Yeah,
you definitely start attacking.
Yeah, Giuliano's at 12. Oh, that Ghost Quarter is just insane.
So we have great answers to cards right now, but no threats to actually win the game. I think I see an engineered explosives, and a Maelstrom Pulse in his hand.
Oh, jeez.
So we have very, very good cards, but.
Yeah, Giuliano's at 12, but it might as well be Infinity with what he's got.
All right, so we got just 3 removal spells in his hand.
Yep. He can sit for a long time just on this hand.
Yeah. But I really don't like letting them do their thing.
Yeah. Oh. Arcbound Ravager is exiled.
Yeah. So Giuliano having the 1 mana great awesome removal spell in this matchup is awesome. But it actually kind of helps Henry because he needs more lands.
We're gonna hope to get that Arcbound Ravager exiled. That might take a minute. It's relevant with stuff like Tarmogoyf. So
Tarmogoyf, Scavenging Ooze, like there's a lot of things that are affected in the graveyard right now. right, we got that cleared up.
Yeah,
We
as
still
the
have a
Affinity
spell
player,
site.
I don't think you want that Arcbound Ravager in the graveyard. You definitely want it exiled.
No. Yeah. You have no way to really interact with anything.
All right. Ink Moth or
So-
Blink Moth Nexus getting in. I don't know if I like this. I think I want to attack with Ink Moth Nexuses and pump it.
Well,
hopefully let
Ink Moth just came down,
right.
so we can't attack with it this turn.
I do think I just wait a turn. I don't want to open up my Blink Moth to any removal or Ghost Quarter shenanigans like
Well,
that.
I think it's fine because you want to attack with the Ink Moth Nexus. You want the Blink Moth to get Ghost Quartered.
Oh, I think so. My logic was that I wanted the Ink Moth to get Ghost Quartered
Do you?
because he. So Giuliano's already at 10.
He's at
Or,
11.
he's at 11. Sorry.
Yeah.
Which means that he is much closer to dying through like physical damage than infect damage.
So the Blink Moth can only attack for 1, right?
Right, but Ink Moth, you can pump the Ink Moth Nexus too.
Yeah, so Ink Moth is infect damage.
Right.
So the infect route at this point is still faster.
Is it faster?
Well, it's 10 versus 11, and you can
Right.
pump Ink Moth with Blink Moth.
Right.
So
Which
it's
is why I
2
don't want
per
Blink
turn.
Moth dead. Right.
Yeah, well, so you either
It's-
lose the Ink Moth, which is 10 damage, or the Blink Moth, which is 11.
Okay. Sure. Fair. That's fair.
So I think losing the Blink Moth is a little bit better, but now that he's at 10 because of a fetch land, it's even.
Yeah.
And I think with other creatures on the floor, it's possible that regular damage might be better,
Yeah.
especially because we're playing against a Jund deck.
Yeah. I kind of like regular damage too, but there's a Siege Rhino which kind of renders
Siege
my
Rhino,
point
Kitchen
moot.
Finks, and Scavenging Ooze would like to disagree with our plan.
Right. This is a Vault Scourge on the table right now.
I am not sure. Yes, it is definitely.
I believe it is a
Vault
Vault Scourge, yeah. So we're going to get him for 1 infect and 1 damage of lifelink. So Giuliano will fall to 10, Brenton will go up to 18, and we'll see a passing of the turn. Yeah, the Siege Rhino looks like it's not going to be too hard for it to just get out of control really quick here.
Yeah, we have a Maelstrom Pulse and an Engineered Explosives on the other side.
Yeah.
Very
Engineered
easy.
Explosives.
Yeah,
seems-
very easy for him to get this Vault Scourge off the floor. Vault Scourge being more relevant currently. Actually, I don't know. Do we just go Engineered Explosives on 2, pop it to kill the Spellskite and the Vault Scourge? And
I
we
was-
can Maelstrom Pulse the Ornithopters?
I was just gonna suggest his hand is Engineered Explosives Path. So
Okay.
what he could do is path the Ink Moth Nexus, and then blow the Engineered Explosives for 0, killing Ornithopter, Opal, and then
Glimmer Post.
Henry loses Glimmer Post and is down to 2 permanents.
But the Spellskite makes that a little weird. So we would have to go after the Spellskite.
Yeah, you have to path the Spellskite.
Yeah.
Oh man, and that is a Vault Scourge. Okay, so now his play becomes much worse.
Yeah. It's
Mu-
fine now because Giuliano has his own threat, and we can start really pushing through damage instead of just sitting on removal spells, trying to deal with all these random threats.
Ooh, and there's another Siege Rhino. I
Yeah,
think that's
and-
going to close out this game pretty quick.
Yeah, and 2 Siege Rhinos is probably always better than 1.
Yeah. Rhinos are better when they come in a crash. So Brenton takes a draw. Did we see what it was? Animates land, swings.
So I'm thinking, I think we path.
Yeah,
we
I
path
think
Vault Scourge because it's lethal on the backswing,
right.
but naturally he's going to block. So,
Yeah.
but we want to try to force the lethal damage,
Sure.
rather than being
And also there's Spellskite, which
Yeah.
poses a problem for Path to Exile.
well, not according to Stony Silence.
Oh, right. Good point.
Ooh, Abrupt Decay. My gosh. Giuliano, can we... So it's great because Brenton keeps drawing threats. Giuliano just keeps drawing removal spells.
Yeah, this is going to be a double block, and it's going to be double removal spell out of Giuliano, and that... Oh, wow, he doesn't even snap off the removal spells at this point because he doesn't really need to.
Yeah, you just don't have to.
Yeah.
You just instant speed path, instant speed Abrupt Decay.
And that's it.
Yeah. He might even get both of the Glimmer Voids. Nah, we got a Signal Pest coming down. Very much
Yeah, this game seems a little foregone here.
Yeah. Ooh, just infect?
Nexus gets in.
Giuliano is just not caring about any of this damage.
Yeah.
Ooh, Twilight Mire? Twilight Mire. I do enjoy me a Twilight Mire. Ooh, Galvanic Blast in hand.
Okay, so from this block, Brenton is ostensibly going to go up to 5.
He's just going to scoop him
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think... I think there's a way to delay Giuliano's victory with block without Scourge.
But there's not a way to